Hey, y'all. Hey, collective. I hope you guys are doing well. So, today is the lunar eclipse. Today is the lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse. So, it's going to be some significant changes, okay? So, I'm just going to do a reading just on the eclipse to see how it's going to affect Libras. Um, it is also a new moon, which usually comes when there's an eclipse. So, new moon energy as well. And it's a new moon in Aries, okay? So like all business, okay? Um getting down to the nitty-gritty, okay? These karmic energies being completely like fluxed out, eclipsed out. Okay, people who because it's the sun and Mars, okay, energies. So y'all, it's about to be ugly for some people, and it's about to be, like total wipeout for other people, to where it's like clearing out karma, clearing out clearing out a bunch of like things that are like problematic in your life, people who are problematic in your life, delays, okay? And we are still coming up off of that Mercury retrograde as well. So this is also eclipsing out like that residual energy, okay? People that are lingering around, places, things lingering around. um a lot of things being revealed, things being shown to you that you need to see, things being, that were hidden behind the moon will be revealed, will be shown to you. Your next steps will be provided and guided. That's what I'm getting so far, okay? All right, y'all. So let's check in with this energy, with this total eclipse. I'm getting that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. So what's this energy here for the Libra collective, divine masculine, divine feminine Libra collective, for this total eclipse, and how it will affect the Libra collective? How will it affect us, I should say. Okay. Um I want to show gratitude, so thank you so much to everyone who has commented. I am going to check my comments today, and so I will be, out there responding to you guys today. I need to catch up. I'm like 2 or 3 days behind, but I am going to go through and read those today and respond. Okay. I do read all of my comments. I do like to sit there and just, have some tea or some coffee and just sit there and read them to interact with you guys, since I don't do lives. That's kind of my way. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this energy here for the total eclipse. What is the energy for Libras total eclipse? All right. Okay. Want to make sure we shuffle good. All right. What's the energy here for Libra for this total eclipse energy? What is the energy for Libra? What are the messages? Ooh. Look, first thing out, Aries. Okay, so we got the Three of Wands is here. Watching, waiting energy. Make sure I got my evil eye out here. And then we got Aries on the bottom of the deck here. Something about authority. Yeah. An authority figure could be having a tower moment, or this is just the Aries energy here, having some kind of a tower moment after some time here. Ten of Wands, someone could be burdened here. But let's keep going. What's the energy? My goodness, it's like I get on screen and my throat, I already know what's going on. Somebody's messing with my throat chakra. But I'm gonna get it out anyway. I don't care. I'm gonna get it out anyway. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups is out here. Definitely looking in at opportunities, or could be weighing opportunities even, but I feel like you're looking to the future for something more, maybe something bigger, possibly looking for like that understanding. But this is also about priorities as well. Like, what do you value most? What are your priorities? There's a need to look at that. Are you just valuing possessions? You know what I mean? Or do you really have like direction? Because with intention, it's like, are you trying to dang are you trying to, get a, do you want a new car so you can impress your friends? Do you want to get married just because your friends are getting married? Um, like, do you want to spend all this money on a wedding because your friend did it? It's something about that is being looked at right now. Like, your priorities being in order. What works for you is not going to work for somebody else. Okay. And so maybe just like learning how to be yourself is something else I'm picking up on. But there's a lot of possibilities here for somebody. Let's see. But okay, so there's a need to prioritize. It's like you waiting on a few things to come in. And they may all sweep in at one time. If you see like all of this, it's like this all might rush into you all at one time. Okay, you might get a soulmate, a house, you might have more money, a triumph, a win here. Over some kind of snake here. You could also be having, some kind of ancestral awakening here, to where you're awakening to your gifts to the point where you can communicate with your ancestors. Um, Having money, enough money to, like, buy jewelry and things like that, being adorned and crowned by spirit as well. Yeah, so judgment is here. That's what I was getting. Like, there's something about being in tune, and also, yeah, it's these choices or something, like which route you should take. So I feel like you guys have been asking and praying, and you're just waiting on instructions. Okay, what's the energy here now? Yeah, because someone's ready to like get on the ball with something new here. Some kind of new adventure or endeavor. And so you have a Seven of Swords, and then you also have the Ace of Cups. Now, Seven of Swords could also be a separation. So this could be something or someone that you have been separated from is going to come back. Okay, but come back in a good way. Come back healed, come back resourceful. Okay, maybe if this is even like, a situation where you did not feel prioritized, or someone didn't make you or your presence or your relationship or your job, whatever, a priority here. But that's what this is now. It's coming in. Something was separated from you, I feel like, or you had to separate yourself. Like, you know how you just distance yourself from people for a little while, or you have to kind of take a step back from, what you normally do. Probably like, oh, I'm not gonna go out this month or something like that. Somebody here has done that, and you're being like rewarded for like that introspection. Thank you, spirit. That introspection, because you're asking, what should I do next? Let me just take a pause real quick and see. So you have your eyes set on something, so you're manifesting anyway. And so I feel like whatever you've been manifesting, it's going to come with a lot of stuff. It's going to come with a lot of newness. Okay, like I said, I feel like like you might be receiving all of these things, and it's going to be a flood, like a rush. And so you're going to need to have balance. You're going to need to have some kind of um it's I'm getting the word integrity about yourself, to like, what do you value most? Is it just materialistic things, or is it something of actual value? Something like that. It's basically like getting your priorities in order, because you have a lot coming. I just keep getting that. Okay. So we have three aces out here. Three aces out here. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of newness is sweeping in here. Like I said, you could be a new job. You could even be relocating, like a new home, but in another city or state or something like that. New jobs, a lot of newness is coming into you. And so Spirit is asking you to figure out how you're going to handle this. So what this means in real life is I won't say real life like that, but what this means like in the 3D for you is like making those lists, those list of intentions, especially with today being the new moon, making the what are your intentions? You know, if you receive all the things you've been praying for, how are you going to stabilize that? Okay, how are you going to conduct or coordinate a brand new move to another city? Have you thought about that? Have you wrote down things? I'm sure you probably looked at homes or schools and things like that, but have you made decisions about what side of town you want to live on? What day you want to be gone by? Have you start writing out how much it's going to cost or what are your moving costs? How what's your game plan if you're driving down there or if you're flying or however you're making it to this new city or state? How are you maneuvering this move here? Okay, if you get this job, what are you gonna do with the money? What's the first things that you're gonna? Are you just gonna go buy some clothes with your first check, or are you gonna put that towards something else? Like, oh, I'm gonna start saving immediately so I can start getting this, and this done. Are you gonna try to pay that debt off that you've been praying? Oh, I just need some money to pay this debt. Are you really gonna do it though? Okay, so I'm getting that. Lots of decisions to be made. Yeah. King of King of Swords, lots of decisions that need to be made. And so I feel like that's what this time is about for you guys is you're getting what you asked for. Okay. Those of y'all who are on the good side of karma, you are getting what you have asked for, what you've been manifesting. It could be like up to 7 months for some of you guys. It's coming, but it is coming like a package deal. And you got to be ready for this. Okay, who's on your team, who's not on your team, that needs to be cleared as well. You need to get rid of. I do feel like y'all have already gotten rid of those people, places, and things that no longer serve you because of all this newness that's coming in. And it's like you do have the room, the space to decide. Yeah, Chariot is coming in very quickly. He is on a motorcycle. Okay, it's coming through very quickly. And this is at this back here is actually giving like total eclipse. Okay, so it's gonna close a door for you guys here. Closing that door to like struggling energy, delays, people being in your way, things like that. I feel like you've evolved enough on your spiritual journey to where the angels and ancestors are here to guide you on your next steps. And this is a huge door to be closed. So don't go back opening it, right? And so don't have that anxiety that pushes you back to, oh, well, I'm going to just do this, because I'm too stressed to deal with it. I'm not going to move because the move is too stressful. That's why it's good for you to go ahead and write all your stuff down now. So when the time comes, you're not stressed. You don't make a bad decision out of being stressed because you have this anxiety. Look, and then you end up holding back. Okay. Because you're emotional. Okay. So this is a need for you guys to be logic, which I feel like Libras are very logical. Okay, we are an air sign, right? We can be very loving, but I feel like a lot of times we have a bunch of things thrown at us, we get logical real quick. Like emotions can't fit in there. We trying to get stuff done, and so I feel like this is that same approach that is needed when all this stuff starts coming in. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. Like that's all I keep hearing. What are you doing first? What are you doing second? What are you doing third? Okay, making those lists. Libras love making a damn list. So there's something about that as well. Journaling, making sure you're meditating, staying in tune to make sure you're hearing for your next steps. Okay. And I'm getting like that analogy. I'm actually seeing it like, when you were younger and you had those radios. And so you be outside and it's like, someone is like telling you, hey, go to that tree over there. When you get over to that tree, let me know you made it to the tree. Over. It's like that's you talking to your spirit guides or your spirit guides talking to you. When you get over to that tree, it's like, okay, I'm here. Where do I go next? And then they get on there and tell you where to go next. It's something like that that's happening. Like just be worried about the next step. For some of y'all, it's like spirit wants you to make these lists so all you're worried about is the next step. Okay, so you don't become overwhelmed. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, What is that energy? Yeah, some of y'all have a decision to make between two different roads here, two different opportunities, two different places to live, or something like that. What's this energy here? Yeah, two different places to live, to move to, two different jobs, because this could be work as well with that 10 of wands. Okay, so there's a need to really consider, well, if I stay here, or if I move out to California, these are all the pros, these are all the cons. Okay, the school system is this, how much, does it cost, like cost of living. Okay, then it's like, oh well, what if I want to move to Georgia? Like that could be your two options. Well, what it would, write that out, write your pros and your cons out. Because spirit does not want you to be surprised. Your ancestors don't want you to be surprised, and like surprised to the point where you are overwhelmed. I just keep hearing that. Where anxiety kicks in. There it is right there, that introspection. I keep getting death here, and then we have the 9 of swords. That's exactly what I'm talking about right here. Make sure that you are in this planning stage, that you are meditating and getting those instructions, so that, to put an end to your anxiety. Okay, it's something about that. And right behind that is the 9 of pentacles. So you guys might be receiving a lot of money, and so spirit just want to make sure you're using it wisely, you're using it to your advantage. You might even want to invest it, okay, for some of you guys, to make sure that you're making more money off of this money. Okay, I just heard making $1 out of 15 cents. Okay, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Like that's what it is, though. That's what I'm getting. Okay, yeah, 10 of cups is here. Doing what's best for your family, or a lot of things that could be coming into your family here to help you. If you are a single, yep, I was just about to say, if you are a single parent, okay, being financially stable is a big one. And so that is coming in for you. King of Wands, a really big leap might be required in order for you to receive this. Okay, but it looks like it will be happy times, happy news coming in for you with this Knight of Pentacles. Is something joyous news, okay, that's coming into you, that's going to make you so happy. But I feel like you're going to have to immediately kind of like jump into action. There's not going to be a lot of time to think. That's why they want you to go ahead and think now, plan now. Okay, what else? Yeah, because this path here, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of earning, a lot of like spiritual inheritance. Maybe you guys actually do have money that is coming to you. Some of you guys are winning cases. I'm picking up on that. Or some of you guys have, you might be too dependent on winning this case. And what have you thought about, if you lose this case, what might happen? Okay, having some kind of a contingency plan in place with how you're going to handle things. Also, for some of you guys, if you're going to win a lump sum of money, you're going to want to move. Okay, not because of how much money you won, but because of the vultures that know you won. Okay, the people who are still in the city where you're at, where you have won this money. It could be like your hometown or something like that. And if it is a small city or a small town, like, people are going to know that you won some money. Okay. So you really might want to consider moving, instead of thinking, oh, I'm going to just build a big old house in the hood or something. There's a need for you to move, because it's going to get rough for you to stay there. Okay. So that's for somebody here. Okay. Anything else for this total eclipse? I think it's been pretty clear here. Plan and prioritize, y'all. That's the name of the game here. I'm gonna pull from my good versus evil deck. Yeah, clear things up and manifesting. That's basically what this reading is. Okay, making sure you got your ducks in a row. Making sure you're ready for whatever is coming. Meditate is here. Same thing we've been talking about. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Look, being tested and pass tests. Okay, so I feel like that's the way you get through this. That's the way you pass this test. Okay, is to be prepared, not scared. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So we got beauty spells in the reverse here. There's a cleansing that needs to happen. Okay, so ladies, make sure you are cleansing. Okay, if your skin is breaking out, all of a sudden you're getting scratches, and bumping your knee out of nowhere, accidentally scratched your face. Like, you could have a pet that actually like put a scar on your face or something like that. So there's a need. You might want to do an egg cleansing because that's a really deep, deep cleansing. It's a really good idea to start doing. And it does really, really work. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Also lighting Archangel Michael candles. Yeah, we got voodoo here. So yeah, just be a little bit careful. Don't get too sidetracked because you do have a little bit of extra going on. Um, so cleanse out your energy before you start heavily manifesting, like before you start doing your intentions today or tonight for the new moon. Some people do it every new moon, and so make sure you're cleansing out your energy so that when you're meditating, what you're hearing and what you're channeling is actually what you need to be doing, and not something staring you in the wrong direction because of this stuff right here. Okay. Divine intervention is at play. So look, making sure you're showing gratitude, okay, is a big big part of manifesting as well. Also opening up that heart chakra, you can look at a lot of different ways to open up your heart chakra because that's the way you manifest is through love. Okay, you can't be able to manifest, or you're not as effective at manifesting if your heart chakra is closed. Okay, not saying you got to be in love with somebody or anything like that, but just be in love with yourself enough to push yourself through these hard times to get to wherever whatever you're manifesting. Okay, to bring that to you, bring it into you. Okay, anything else, Holy Spirit? Okay, so I do feel like, yeah, pass the test here is in reverse. I was just going to say that whoever's doing the voodoo and the beauty spells, okay, clearly they haven't passed the test. Clearly they don't know any better, and they're going to be in spiritual jail. Okay, so while you're up here clearing things up, manifesting, meditating, these people are being handled. Okay. So yeah, Sage, Palo Santo, just make sure you're cleansing your energy and let your ancestors deal with these people. Now is not the time to be worried about them every day, what they doing, what they could be doing, all this kind of stuff. It's time to actually just meditate over, or excuse me, first you want to cleanse out the energy, okay? And then just allow your guides to handle these people, okay? Just stay focused on what's important. Yeah, because the ancestors got these people. I'm telling you, they do. And it just came out. They got these people. So there's no need to worry about what they're doing to you any longer, is what I'm getting. Okay. Clear out this energy because this door is getting ready to close with this total eclipse. So you want to make sure that you're heading forward with pure energy. Okay. All right, y'all. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.